Hello and welcome to another review from Colour with Claire. Today I'm reviewing Disney Babies by Hachette Heroes. Now, as you've probably seen on the channel recently, I've been reviewing quite a lot of these Hachette Hero Disney books recently, and that is because some of you lovely followers have taken it upon yourselves to actually buy these books for me from my Amazon wishlist and have them sent to me as gifts, and this one is no exception. So the little note that I received with this book says, "You inspire me to carry on as I struggle with shading. Just a little gift to say thank you, enjoy." And that's from Susan Howard. So I've just got to say a massive thank you to Susan for sending this book. Really appreciate it, and actually I'm quite in disbelief when I receive books from you guys, even though I've received, probably 3 or 4 by now. But I still can't believe that you guys would spend your money on me just to say thank you for this channel and the tutorials and stuff. But I really appreciate each and every single one. So thank you so much, Susan. Okay, so on to the review. This book is 17.5 centimetres squared, so it's really nice, small, square size, lovely and portable for you to take out with you. It's really thick. I'm not sure exactly how many pages it's got inside. It doesn't actually say on the listing, but there is a lot of colouring pages included. So it's super thick. We've got double-sided all the way through, so loads of different colouring images. On the front cover we have some glossy accents, as you can see the light hitting them there, and the rest of it is a lovely soft touch matte feel. On the back we've got a partially coloured and partially monochrome cover, so it's a really nice looking book. It's been produced really well. So as we open up the book, you will notice as we review these Hachette Heroes books that they are in French, but it doesn't really matter. Obviously, with them being colouring books, it doesn't matter what language they're in. But this introduction does just tell you a little bit about the Disney films that the characters in this book have been taken from. So we've got the Aristocats, 101 Dalmatians, Lilo and Stitch, Dumbo, The Incredibles, lots of different ones in there. So that's just telling you about that. Now, the book is actually split into 4 different categories. So we've got animal babies, human babies, parents and babies, and then companions or friends. So it's all little babies from the Disney films, but sometimes they're with their parents, sometimes they're with their friends. So this section is animal babies. And as you can see, I'll just flip through this fairly quickly because there is a lot of pages. As you can see, each page is absolutely packed with detail. There's a lot of patterning on these images, and very busy some of them are. So if you do enjoy colouring pages with lots and lots of different elements to fill in, for example, all these tiny little flowers on Dory's eyes, then you will love this book. But if you are a little bit sort of daunted by a lot of pattern and things like that, maybe not so much. There is an awful lot of pattern in this book. But as I say, it is personal preference as to what kind of images you like to colour. So these are all the animal babies. We've got Thumper and Dumbo and Dory. Lots of different ones to choose from. Now we have human babies from the Disney films. So we've got Mowgli. We have Boo from Monsters, Inc. We have the little kid from Up. I can't remember his name. Lots of different ones. Some of them really patternated. So, patternated, is that a word? It is now. So, lots of them are really detailed and busy. Some of them are less so. So now we've got parents and babies. So we've got Dumbo and his mum, Bambi and her mum. We've got the Aristocats. We've got Lady and the Tramp, 101 Dalmatians, Dumbo again. This, like I say, there are a mixture really of different levels of pattern. This one's quite simple, blank spaces. We have Dory and her parents. We've got Simba and his. We've got Roo. And then we're on to the 3rd category, which is, oh sorry, is this the 4th? Yeah, I think it might be the 4th. I don't know, I've lost count. Anyway, this is the companions. So we've got the one that I coloured here. So we've got Winnie and Tigger. I coloured this with Prismacolor pencils. Now there was actually some pattern on Tigger's black stripes, but I decided just to fill them all in. That's another thing you can do if you're really quite worried about so much pattern, is just fill it in. You know, it could just be one colour, that could have been pink or anything, and still have the pattern showing on it. It just doesn't have to be intricately coloured with all different spaces in different colours. So the paper stock for this is really, really thick. It's an excellent quality stock, as I've come to expect from these Hachette Heroes books. Very, very thick, bright white. The line work is on point. Nothing bad that I can say about this whatsoever. I have tested Tombow markers on it, so water-based markers, and they do not bleed through. I was quite heavy with the testing as well, actually, and they still didn't bleed through, so it's a testament to how thick the paper is. Obviously they are one-sided, so you are going to be sacrificing an image if you do use things like alcohol markers, but as for water-based ones, you should be totally fine. Now, this little back section of the book includes some of the previous illustrations in small square areas there, and on the back they actually have some lined space for you to do little notes for friends, or use them as little post-it notes or anything like that. And then the next couple of pages are actually bookmark shaped. So this one's the Aristocats, this one's Bambi, and this one must be Dory. And you would then cut them out and make bookmarks out of them. So they have blank reverses. Same again here, 3 to a page. And I love this one, these close-up ones. They would make lovely bookmarks, especially if laminated. You could even give them as gifts. So that's the end of the book. Now this is currently selling on Amazon UK for around about £4.80. So really, really good price, under a £5 for all this imagery. It will probably take you years to actually fill the whole thing in, so really, really good price for the amount of colouring hours you get. Now, as with all these Hachette Heroes books, they're not actually available on Amazon US. I'm not sure why. Maybe the publisher doesn't have the rights to sell over there, I don't know, but you can get it from Amazon UK, and I'll be leaving the link in the description where you can get it shipped to you. I don't know what the shipping costs will be, but you can get it, it is possible. So thank you so much for watching this review. Thank you again to Susan Howard for sending the book, and I will see you soon on Colour with Claire.